Hi everyone, welcome to Delightful Tutorials by Digital Delights by Luby Lou. This is Leslie Ray, and today I'm going to share with you a fun and easy trifold card. It's one of my favorites to make. For this project, you will need the Olympic Teddy digital stamp set, which is super because it comes with your digital image, comes with a couple of sayings, and it comes with paper. It's great. You'll need some bits of ribbon, some big markets if you want to do it like I do it, scissors, a cutter, circle punch, and your favorite adhesive or glue. And I'm going to show you here. This is a great little stamp. It's great for the Olympics. Here you have Olympic Teddy. He's carrying the torch. I colored him with the big markets, and I fussy cut around part of him. But I also kind of drew a line here with my scoring, the end of my score tool, so it'd make just a little indent so I could cut straight along that line. This piece is going to go on the front of my little trifold card, and so I wanted him to be this size. This is the paper that you get with this set. It's wonderful. I love the texture in it. It's very pretty. This is one of the sayings you get, and actually this saying comes with some rings around it, but I wanted to use my circle punch to cut him out, so and I just kind of wanted this side of him. And then I started with a red piece of cardstock. I also used some random pieces of blue bits of cardstock. They'll be worked in a minute, but I want to show you real quick how to cut this. So this is very simple to cut. I started with an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and the first thing I did was cut it at 5.5. So this 3-inch piece, remove it from your card and put it over to the side. The next thing I did, and let me see if you can see here, is I then took my 5.5 piece of cardstock and I put it in my cutter in such a way that this tip was in the cutter down here at the end. This was all of this side was in the cutter, and then this side I just kind of tilted it until it was 2.5 inches, and I sliced. So I took off this triangle piece right here. See this? I want to get rid of that. Now 2.5 inches worked for me. You by all means can make it taller or shorter. I just liked that angle that it makes. Okay, and then very simply the next thing I did was I wanted this to still fit inside a normal card. So already it's 5.5 inches on this side, 5.5 inches. So I wanted it to be about 4.25 inches across. So this is really actually about 4 1/8. So it's just a little less than that. And I scored right there. And then I went over a little bit more, and I went over to 3 1/8 inches, and I scored again. And so then this last piece here is again 3 1/8 inches across. So when it folds up, it folds here and here and here. Now I've already trimmed out another piece here that's 3 inches wide, and in order to get this edge here, I knew that this right here was also about 3.5 inches, and this is 3.5 inches across here. And so I knew this was going to be my low end. So on my card, I lined this up, and then just again with this scored across my piece of blue so that I could remove that top half and cut that with my cutter so that it would fit right. So I just have it held here real quick with some glue dots. But I wanted that on this folded piece because otherwise you just get lost in the card, and I wanted an accent piece right here. So let me add some adhesive here. And you could glue this with your favorite tape runner, glue stick, whatever. It does not matter. Also, if you were sending this to someone and you needed more space to put sentiments or a quote or a poem or a anything like that, you could put that here. A verse, anything. So now here is the card as it stands. I love this card because you can do all kinds of fun things. I've seen this made with like a little manger. You open it up and it was the wise men, and or not an angel, not a manger, but it's not like a little quote that says like wise men seek him, and then inside was the wise guys, and then up here was the star and the manger scene. And in the way it folded over here, you didn't see anything, you just saw the star. I mean, this is a really fun kind of card to do all kinds of really neat things with. So what I want to do is take my image, and he's going to go on here like this. So let me get him glued down. I'm sticking him down better on here. I just had that on there for temporary show. And I don't want to go above his ears because that is where he is going to stick above. So far, there's the front. Okay, and now you have all of this real estate to do something with. What I decided was I wanted to kind of carry the eye through the card. And so I've made some little strips of cardstock here that I'm going to put some pieces of the strips that I made out of the paper that comes with this stamp set. And second one here. This would look really good behind your little Olympic teddy if you'd rather have that than the solid blue as well. And now I'm going to stick this down right here. That looks just a smidge crooked. There we go. And then stick the other one down beside it. And I'm just kind of lining up where I cut my flag in part to lie across that. And then I'm going to put on this page right here, this sentiment. It says, "You are the best." And another sentiment that comes with this set is, "You light up my life," which is great with that torch. This set could be great for a lot of things. You don't necessarily have to use the paper with it. You can use it for, you know, a race for life or whatever, anything like that. And then you can either stick another pre-printed image here, or not, well, an image or a sentiment, or you can write a little note there. And I'm probably going to write a little note of encouragement. We're having a little kind of sporting competition here pretty soon, and I think a little note of encouragement for that would be more than welcome. And I'm going to put on here a little loop to pull this card open with a piece of ribbon. And I want to trim it a little bit. Now I'm going to stick this. I want to stick it behind the card like this and make a little X for where it lands here. And my tiny attacher. And so there you go. A quick and simple little fancy trifold slanted card. You can open him up. Put on there, "You are the best," as he races along. And a place for your sentiment. An added place for if you want to put a verse or another moment of encouragement. And if you wanted to cover this part up, I would recommend another little punch. And just tape that down so people don't see the back side of your workings. I say that from my mom. She likes for me to cover up my brads and my ribbon ends, so that will make her happy. So there you go. And I think it makes the card look a lot better too. So I hope you enjoyed my quick and easy tutorial on how to make a slanted trifold card. I hope you give it a try. Definitely hope you enjoy the Olympic Teddy digital stamp and paper set. And thank you for watching. Have a great afternoon.